name is Ryan Allen. I own Patriot Roofing. We're out of New Hampshire. We serve New Hampshire, Mass. Sometimes we go into Vermont and Maine as well. We're strictly exterior. We do roofing, siding, gutters, and we do some doors and windows as well. But our bread and butter is roofing. So before we started working together, I was basically a one-man crew. I did everything myself from sales to selling jobs estimates to back end paperwork. Really, I did everything. I was my project manager, and basically we kind of took week by week with work. We weren't really sure what we are gonna have for next week. Work. After working with you, I've been working with you for I think a good 2.5 years or so. Right now we're two and a half months booked out. And it's we're always like that now. So it's just, of course, everything is gradual. It started a little slow, and but it's I can't I probably have 30 to 40 leads coming in a month now, where I used to have 5 calls a week. I'm sorry, 30 to 40 a week when I used to have probably 5 a week. And they're very quality leads too. I couldn't hire anybody before. I didn't have the leads coming in. I didn't have the money. I didn't have anything to hire anybody before. I was doing, like I said before, I was doing everything. Now I've expanded. I have 20 people now, including my crew, my office staff, my project managers, and then my estimators, my salespeople. I have right around 20 people now. This is only 2.5 years ago, keep in mind. So I went from literally doing everything myself to now I have close to 20 people, just because the phone's ringing. We get a lot of quality leads now, and obviously we have to sell them. We have to make that happen on our end as well. Yeah, I believe I had a friend that was using you, and and he just kind of referred me, and I was just like, let me give it a shot. I need to start doing something. And it was a slow progression. You kind of just helped me with my website to begin with. You rebuilt that. And then you did a couple other things for me, just cleaned up like the back end of stuff. And then kind of one day I was just like, I really need to start investing in Google Ads spend, SEO, stuff like that. And we kind of jumped on a call, and that's when we really started kind of putting some money into actually getting some good quality leads. Yeah, I did. I noticed it right away, but it does take time. It takes, especially because we're here in New Hampshire. It's all about the seasons too. So, we would have to start it three or so months before busy season. So it would always take some time. And I've played around with it a lot too. I've tried spending kind of a smaller amount of money, and then right now I'm at a pretty significant amount of money, I believe. And every time I notice, if I'm investing more money, I'm getting more return. Well, it's made us be able to scale. That's the biggest thing, because I do a lot of other things. So I want to be able to scale. I want to be able to grow without me having to do more work more hours, being more stressed out, because I own other businesses as well. I think I'm just learning as I go, honestly. So I would never have touched the numbers I spend a year ago. But next year I would probably, double it or something, because I'm actually seeing like hard results from it. But not only that, like I've been investing like money into a lot of other streams of advertising that have just proven not to work, and not even close to what Google, what you've been doing for us. So like I want to kind of cut those out of the mix, and then next season say, really put a lot more into you and what you're providing for me. So like honestly, I could have saved myself probably a couple of years of spending random money on a bunch of stuff if I just kind of trusted you in the process right off the bat. I would tell them to do it sooner rather than later, like I did. I would tell them to have a meeting with you. You give us everything. You give us communication. You give us results, which is the biggest thing. I have my monthly reports, so I can actually see what's going on. I have a meeting every month as well to go over those reports. So if something's not working out, you're going to be able to see it and go over it, each month, basically. My advice would just be, get going, but you can start, you don't have to start where I am now, and I didn't start there either, but just get going with you in the process and trusting that, and I guarantee you're going to see results right away.